Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing out there this evening? First of all, I want to say thank you to every single one of you folks that are taking the time to come and hang out with the great community this evening. A lot of folks know that I do it on Tuesdays, but it's Wednesday and things have been crazy and chaotic over the last couple of months. So you guys know that, right? Anyways, got to have a little bit of that coffee first. Anyways, folks, so tonight we're going to talk about the cold and what's coming and how you can be prepared and what to expect and some record breaking things that are happening. And also, I got a couple of things that I want to discuss. Anybody out there that's having any issues with, let's say, your silver or whatnot, any things that I sent out, cards that you know that you're expecting, hopefully you guys all got it. And I know some people have already emailed me. One person had possibly a theft, unfortunately, through the mail system, but that's our postal service system. And someone it's also had theirs delayed through their postal system. So keep an eye on that if you haven't received yours yet. But a lot of people have sent to me that they have received their silver in the last giveaway that we did. Quickney, thank you so much for that super sticker. I appreciate that. So I just wanted to get that out the way. And let me actually go into chat here and say hello to some of you awesome and amazing people that decided to join us this evening. Let me back this up a hair a bit and see if I can catch it to some of you folks. Excuse me. I see Never Look Back's in the house. B Walker's in the house. Joyce Terror's in the house. Pure Blood Prepper's in the house. Let me see. We got B. We got JT. Who else do we got here? Frontier Preppers. What's up, Billy? Possibly D. You never know. Jan, I see you in there as well. Who else do we got? Alien Prepper. Good to see you, man. Hope you've been doing good. I know a lot of you folks have been slowly getting my notifications again. That Grey is back, and things will be picking up as we get past the holidays and stuff like that. Got lots of things planned for the 2023 on the channel. I see Michael Eversberg. Good to see you. Let me see. Who else do we got? I got you, Katie. Scroll down a little bit. If I miss anybody, I do apologize. I'm just kind of scrolling really fast. Mama Bear J15, Merry Christmas to you as well. Let me see. RCX, Oki Khan. I know I got most of my mods already. I see you guys in there. Willow of Moonhaven, good to see you. Thanks you for the support as well. Trying to scroll faster. What's up, Jeff? Who else do we got in here tonight? Prepping Survival, welcome. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to move fast, but I see a lot of people. What's up, DJOT? It was nice speaking to you, and thank you for the email. Don Lyons, what's up? Crazy Prepper Linda. Good to see you. Let me see. Oh, you guys got some. Sounds like you guys are cooking up some good stuff too. What's up, Randy Brown? Kaylin Strain. Let me see. Amazing Grandma. Let me see. Robert 50. Little Lone Prepper. Who else do we got in here tonight? Let me see if I can scroll a bit. Liz Chavez. Hey, good evening to you as well. Blue Ridge Survival Preparedness. Evening. Colleen Rich. I love seeing the names that have been following me for so long, and a lot of you new folks that have come over from Rudy and other folks that have been sent over here from other channels. I truly appreciate those folks as well. Yoshi's mom, Captain Pegleg Coffee first, then speak. McBean Scottish Fitness, good to see you as well. I'm finally caught up to some of the Sean Penrod Garden Matic 81. Let me see. The Prepping Artist, Beaverines, Deborah Ramirez. The Log Cabin Artist. Did I get the whole thing? The Log Cabin Artist, D.A. Herbert. There we go. I wanted to make sure I caught the whole thing. Rhonda, good to see you. Forrest, Stealth Mode. Let me see who else. Big Dog is in the house. Everybody, Big Dog is here. All right, folks. If I missed you, I do apologize, but I wanted to say hello to some of you amazing people here. But also, I wanted to say thank you to a couple of folks out there. One of them is one of my affiliate partners, Nutrient Survival. They sent me a nice Christmas card. I want to say thank you to Becky and Eric and crew over there at the Wolfpack. Thank you so much for the Christmas card that I have upside down. I think that it is, but it says Merry Christmas. And they just kind of thank me for being part of their community as well as being part of my community. And they sent me a Christmas gift, which was very kind to them. Some of those chocolates. And we all love chocolate around Christmas time, but when is chocolate not good, Anyways, and then I got a couple Christmas cards I want to share with you folks. Let me see. Who do we got here? This is from Bonnie. Some of you folks may know Bonnie in chat. That's Bonnie's card right there. And let me see here. It says, because you mean so much at Christmas and always. I really appreciate that, Bonnie. It says, GreyMan, I wish you and your family the best and happiest Christmas season. Keep putting out your content because you have helped so many, including myself. Well, thank you, Bonnie. I truly appreciate that. And I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. God bless, Bonnie. And then McBean Scottish Fitness. I got yours too. It says Merry Christmas from Scottish Fitness. I'm going to try to get this up close to the camera so you can see. This is McBean here. This is his Christmas card. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Who else do we got? And people say, Grey, I wanted to send you a Christmas card. How do I do that? Basically, all my information is down below. If you're new to the channel, I got a P.O Box down below on my email. And everything is down there below, along with other social media links. Who do we got here? I'm trying to read the name because I ripped the box. JT, thank you so much, JT. This is JT's card right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Thank you so much, JT. It's kind of like one of those classic Christmas cards too. It says, may all the roads lead you to a season filled with cheer. Wishing you and your family a blessed and joyous Christmas and New Year's. Hugs, JT. Thank you so much, JT, for that. I really appreciate that. You were awesome. I hope all my mods got their cards from me. And who else do we got? We got one more, folks. And this is from good old Jeff Riffle, basically a neighbor here in Florida. Jeff has come to visit me a couple of times. We've met in person. This is Jeff's card right there. It should focus on that real quick. And it says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. For most, it is. May your days be bright and may your heart be light, although this wonderful holiday season, all through this wonderful holiday season, from Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, so much. You're awesome, brother. I appreciate that. All right, so we got that out the way. And thank you all. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas on this holiday, one of the coldest holidays that we're going to be seeing in quite some time. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about a little bit this evening. But for you folks that were paying attention to the last video that I did, I think I did that one Thursday or Friday. I dropped it. Matter of fact, maybe I'll be a nice guy and kind of share a picture of it with you folks so that you are aware, just in case you weren't. Because also tonight we're doing a giveaway because Olight decided to give me a couple flashlights to give away to my viewers. So let me share my screen and show you what video that you needed to drop a comment under. So let's go ahead and add that right there. This is the one that you should have put. This is the Olight Christmas sale and giveaway. This is the giveaway and the review that I did on the Olight swivel. And all you had to do was drop a comment. It didn't matter what comment that you put down there. You could have just said, hey, Grey, thanks for the review. Hey, Grey, like what you do. Hey, Grey, like your background. Or just, hey, whatever that you wanted to write. Merry Christmas for all that matter, you know? So that is the gist of that one. If you, hopefully you folks watch that video, even if you don't like review videos, just for a little bit of the support. But that was the video that you needed to drop a comment under. It was the last video that I did on there. And hopefully one of you, I have two flashlights they're giving me. They're going to be the i3, what are they? The i3 T EOS carbon fibers. That's these guys right here. Maybe the camera will focus on those, but I'm giving two of those away tonight, somewhere in the middle of the stream. And depending on how the stream goes and how many thumbs up we get, I may do something else. You never know. Grey always got something up his sleeves, right? Because guess what? Today is the 21st, which is the longest day of the year, but also today I got paid by YouTube. So when I get paid from YouTube, I like to give back to the community because I wouldn't get paid from YouTube if it wasn't from because of you folks out there. All right, so I guess I should pay attention to a lot of the chat. I've been missing that just because I've been rambling on because Grey gets going and, you know, he just keeps on going. Look who's in the house. We have a superstar, one of the biggest icons in the industry. We have Rudy, the Alaska Prepper, in chat. Everybody say hello to Rudy and a big Merry Christmas to him. One of the best people I've ever met on the platform. Just a great person all around. What's up, Kathleen? Pantry only recipes. And hey, I want to also say a big, very Merry Christmas, a special shout out. I hope she's watching. I hope she can hear the sound of my voice, but I told you this is a family-friendly channel, and I want to say big Merry Christmas to Vera. Vera, I hope you have a big Merry Christmas. I hope Santa comes to visit you and fills your house with joy. But thank you, Vera, for watching as well with you and your family. Let me see here. Prepper Book Club, what is up? Joni Friels is singing Beaverine. Elsie in Florida, good to see you. On my way. Alexandra the Great, good to see you as well. Rhonda Holt, got all kinds. Voodoo Queen, so good to see you, Voodoo Queen. Marilyn, good to see you as well. Let me see. Dale Guy, I see you as well. Just finished watching 2 of your videos. That's awesome. Renegade Black Sheep, good to see you. Drops Family Garden, hello. East Tennessee Preparedness, Independent Many United, Pilgrim Prepper. God, there's so many wonderful people in this chat. Thank you for guys for being here. All right, folks. So what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about being prepared for the cold. And I know a lot of you folks have been getting inundated by a lot of different YouTube channels in regards to the cold. I'm kind of the oddball out because I'm here in Florida. So a lot of people don't associate cold in Florida. And that's the mistake a lot of people make, is when they're in a warm climate like Florida or Texas or certain areas, they get complacent. They don't think cold can't really affect us here. Here's my main issue with these storms and this, this extreme cold that's going to be happening pretty much in the entire United States and Canada. Pretty much almost everywhere around is getting cold, but this is something historic that a lot of people are going to be dealing with that they haven't seen here in Florida specifically in over 30 years. Matter of fact, I think Miami, Florida is going to be record breaking. And the fact, I think they're going to be in the 40s for Christmas. And I don't think they broke that record was set back a long, long time ago, folks. So this isn't going to be a record-breaking cold Christmas for people in Miami who would think that it's nothing but sunshine and palm trees. Now, for you folks that are going to actually be dealing with some of that more heavy hitting, the heavy snows and the extreme cold, my main concern with that when it comes to becoming, being a prepper is the fact of having the right preps ready to go. And what I mean by that is because whenever you have a storm, when you have winds going 35, 45, 50 miles an hour, you got snow falling and all kinds of different mechanics to this system that's going to be pushing through, there's a chance of losing power. So that's one issue that I have, because when you lose power, you don't, well, that's a big old truck at this late in the hour kind of going by. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I did. Anyways, to continue, the main issue is the power loss. Okay. So you got to have ways to heat yourself when you don't have power. When your system goes down and your electricity is gone, there's a lot of different things that you can do to heat yourself. Now, also, you need to be careful in regards to heating yourself, of course, right? Because if you heat yourself improperly, you can cause more harm than good. And the fact that you've seen people suffocate, you've seen people, do things like bringing generators in their home, and all that jazz, space heaters tipping over, causing fires, and families perishing around the holidays. We don't want to see that. So a lot of folks in the emergency preparedness, niche on YouTube, we like to talk about these things to hopefully get someone to think twice about some of the mistakes that they may do. Here in Florida, some people think I'm crazy for having wool blankets and winter clothing and heaters. These are things that I feel that you just never know that you might need. It's that old, as that old saying goes, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you've heard that saying for quite some time, but it makes absolute sense. You need to share Alaska Prepper. Let me see. Robert 50, be aware of falling iguanas. Yes, Robert, exactly right. They did make that thing. Matter of fact, I think I have. Let me see if I could find it. Billy and Rudy in the house. 2 Alaskans in the house. I think they're in the negative 40s or negative 30s up there, which to them, that's cold. But at least most of the folks in Alaska, I would hope, are prepared for it. Unlike people down here in the lower 48 who are just probably not used to that. Let me see here. I know I have something here for you folks. Where's she at? I want to say Florida's cold here. Yeah, let me see. Let me pull that up. So I have a note here that says widespread 20s and 30s will be likely across central Florida both Saturday and Sunday morning. If winds stay calm and the skies remain clear, sub-freezing temperatures will be possible in Orlando. Orlando is about an hour, roughly about an hour west of me. So that kind of gives you an idea where I'm at. I'm on the coast. It says with frigid temperatures expected for a significant amount of time, for the potential for frost and freeze is highly likely. Stay tuned for the latest updates for those advisories. And these advisories keep on updating because if there's more wind, so let's say it's 34 degrees, Frontier Purpose says -30. All right. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate that. Beach weather. Roger that, brother. Great beach weather. The polar plunge, right? Let me see. What I was going to say is it says the sunshine will be out on Christmas Eve. Highs will struggle to climb above the 40s. If the temperatures remain in the 40s on Saturday, it would be the first time the Orlando area failed to climb out of the 40s since January of 2014. Again, that's about 16, 17, 18 years ago since anybody's dealt with this cold. So there's some people that are new. If you're one of the youngins out there, you've never seen this much cold in Florida. If the current forecast for Orlando holds at 47 degrees, it would be the coldest day since January of 2010. Christmas Day will be a touch warmer, but it will still go down as one of the coldest Christmases on record. Let me reiterate that, one of the coldest Christmases on record for Orlando, Florida. And I'm specifically talking about Florida right now. This will rival Central Florida's Christmas in 2020 in terms of the temperature, which remains the sixth coldest Christmas in Orlando. So this Christmas will be within the top 10 coldest on record. So I thought that was quite intriguing because a lot of people have moved to Florida. Some folks came to Florida because they're trying to run away from the cold. Hopefully the folks that have moved from, let's say, New York or any other places in the area that are used to cold, they brought their weather gear with them. And what I mean by that is some people come to Florida, they move from places like New York and places like that and come down here and they throw it all away because they're like, hey, it's Florida. It's always sunny and warm in Florida. Wrong. You just never know. I wanted to take one quick swig of that coffee again. Yeah, I agree, Linda. It is where Rudy's at. My wife wouldn't survive. When it gets, we keep our house at 72 degrees on a consistent 72 degrees inside the home. And my wife can't even deal with that. She always freaks out. Hey, Rainey, good to see you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Florida is flat except for one place, which is Clearmont, Florida. If you ever go to Clearmont, Florida, you kind of, it blows your mind because there's hills. There's hills in Clearmont. And you're just like, where am I at? Let me see, who else do we have in here? Thank you, Kaylin. I missed that, Kaylin. It's been so long since I've done a live stream by myself. I miss some of the fun stuff that we do. What's that, Homestead Gamer? Good to see you. TMO. I keep my house at 60. I'm cheap. Roger that. I wish I could keep my house at 60. I would love it. Chicken Shoes. Good to see you as well. Good question, B. Walker. California did it. I think it was 6.4 on the Richter scale in California, Northern California. They had that earthquake there. I guess that was quite unexpected for around this time of year, but it's California. What's up, Redneck Prepper? Good to see you. I am with your wife. Keep it at 72 and wear a jacket inside and have the oil-filled radiant heater in my bedroom and use 4 to 5 blankets too. Roger that. I agree. She's always wearing sweats and hoodies and all kinds of sweaters. She wears sweaters in 80-degree weather. She's from Maryland, funny enough. Let me see who else. My buddies are working right now. Wow. And folks, if we can try to spread the word. If you know anybody, there's some folks out there that are possibly homeless right now that don't have a place to go. You know, there's a group of my fellow, let me see, in my inner circle, that when it gets that cold out, we go out and check on the homeless to make sure they're doing all right. It's just something that's nice to do because there's going to be a loss of life no matter how you look at it. Somewhere in the United States, there's going to be people that are going to lose their life over the next few days over the Christmas holiday. And that's truly heartbreaking. But there's a lot of people out there that are homeless, that are a lot of people out there that are unprepared, that just don't expect certain things to happen. And then it's too late, if you kind of get what I'm saying. So another thing that I had for you, mitten cookies. I want some mitten cookies. How do we get these mitten cookies? I want to know, am I outside the loop on these mitten cookies? What's up, Don? Good to see you. Good evening. Hey, and Billy, why don't you send me some snow down here? My daughter is begging for a white Christmas. So one of these days, we're going to have to go up to my buddy up in Georgia, and she's going to have to experience a white Christmas for herself. She's been dying to have a white Christmas. It hasn't snowed here in my county since, I think, 1984-ish. I think it's last time it snowed here, and it was just a couple inches, and it didn't last very long, but it did snow. So it's possible. But, like, again, that was in the early 80s. So you see how long it's been. A lot of people forget about stuff like that. If it's something that's constant, like you folks up there up north who deal with winter all the time, you folks are used to that cold weather. You guys expect certain types of conditions to happen, through the months of November through February, and sometimes even into March. Like last year, winter would not go away. There is nothing fun about shoveling rain. Roger that. A lot of you folks, I don't know if some of you folks might be new to the channel. I used to live in Michigan. I moved from Florida to Michigan when I was 10 because my grandfather had passed away, and my mother was in Michigan, a very small town. And I got to experience snow for the first time when I was 10. And I spent about 7 to 8 years in Michigan in my life. So I got to experience cold and freezing rain and sleet and slush and all the crazy stuff associated with the not so much fun parts of winter. But I also got to experience the fun stuff like, building a snowman and, an igloo and going out hunting and tracking animals and stuff like that. So I'm glad that I got to experience that, but I am kind of glad to be back in Florida. Florida is my home state, and just kind of love as we call it, one of the freest states in the union. Down here, a lot of you folks know I love Governor DeSantis. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to express myself when it comes to the governor. Some people don't like to get too political, and I'm not. But, sometimes there's just good people out there that actually do a little bit, at least something for the people of their state. You know what I mean? If we could only wish that the entire United States worked that way. All right. The prepping artist says, I was born in Michigan, but live in Texas now. Texas is booming from what I hear. Kathy D. Williams says, salt and light. I'm in the North Florida. I love my state and governor. Roger that, Kathy. Stealth Mode says, I do miss running in the snowblower. Fun until it clogs up. Yeah, Stealth. I remember that my stepfather got himself a snowblower. Prepping Survival says, snow is best experienced on TV. Billy says, was supposed to have fun this winter with the snowmobile, but D took it from me. What a shame. What a shame. My first experience on a snowmobile was running it right into a tree. Hey, Don. Let me see. Amish Country Prepper says, I moved from New England to Southeast Pennsylvania. I miss the snow. Rudy, Rudy. You didn't have to do that. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I freeze up? What's going on here? Looks like I might have froze up a little bit. Am I froze up, guys? I'm looking at my YouTube connection. It looks frozen. Let me make sure. StreamYard looks good. Let me see. We can hear you. No, 5x5. You're good here? Good here? Okay, awesome. Good. Maybe it's just my connection to this monitor here. Not frozen. I have been on. All right, good. All right, that's good to hear. What's up, Casey? 5x5, 5x5. Awesome. Comes and goes, Marilyn says. Yeah, so anyways, Rudy, thank you for the super chat, brother. A Merry Christmas to you as well, and a very big shout out to you, brother, for everything that you do for the community as well as myself, as others, man. You're an awesome person. Thank you for that super chat. I truly appreciate the support. Michelle, she is new. Hello, Michelle. I'm going to try to pronounce your name, but don't get mad at me if I butcher it. It's C-I-H-I, so Shine Cone. Hopefully I got that somewhere right, but good to see you, Michelle. I love to hear folks that are new. Good on your RN too. Awesome. So that good. It's just my my connection to the YouTube's that's giving me issues. Chicken Shoes, thank you so much. Yeah, right. Little Lone Prepper, good point. I might be frozen this weekend. One last thing I wanted to bring up before we move on to a couple other things. I had a where is it at? Where was that at? I'm looking for something here on my screen that I wanted to share with you folks. Something I saw somewhere that I wanted to kind of pick up. Have you guys ever heard of something called the 5 P's of cold? I just happened to catch this on something that I was reading. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to share this with my viewers. Maybe it'll help somebody out. I don't know. But it says the most important to remember the 5 P's of cold weather: safety to protect your home, your family, and plumbing from plummeting temperatures, so let's review them. It says, people, now is a good time to check on the elderly family, friends and neighbors, and make sure that they are good to go for this weekend. And prolonged exposure to the cold can lead to hypothermia. Some people need to understand the signs of hypothermia. I've literally did videos on hypothermia. Hopefully that has helped somebody else out as well. Billy, you didn't have to do that, brother. You guys are crazy, man, but I love you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Billy. I truly appreciate that support. Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. Merry Christmas. This is going to be my last stream before the Christmas last stream, and then we'll pick up after the holidays. But thank you so much, Billy, and Dee, if she's watching as well. Moving on to number 2 is plants. A lot of you guys may be still overwintering some of your crops. Some of you guys have, things that are in the ground and you can't move them. But tropical plants here in Florida don't do well in cold weather. So you want to do things like cover your plants with breathable cotton blankets and stuff like that, specifically before sundown to trap that heat inside. It helps radiate in the soil overnight. You know what I mean? So that heat that kind of gets hit in the soil radiates through that and kind of keeps that little warmth inside that with that nice cotton blanket. Or if you could bring your plants indoors, that's the best way to do it. And that's why I like using grow bags, because it makes a lot of my plants portable. Not all of them, but some plants can weather certain temperatures. Like for us, even tomato plants, usually around 45, 50 degrees, they start getting a little iffy. But once it drops below 30 degrees, they don't really do so well. But a big thing is, and this would happen in Texas, is pipes. This is the number 3 on the 5 Ps, right? Or the Ps of cold weather safety. Because if you have any exposed pipes, you want to cover those up to prevent freezing. You also want to open any outdoor faucets, kind of like to a little drip, just to keep some water flowing through there. Just a nice, you can kind of like that, just that slow drizzle. It prevents freezing and breakage. And if you have a pool, because I saw someone, I figure it was a bee walker, somebody was talking about their pool. For a couple of things you want to do if you have a pool, is be sure it's at proper water level. You want to remove the automatic pool cleaner and store it, and to make sure the water is running through your pipes. So you want to make sure everything is running smoothly. The trick that you were talking about, B, I think if it was you with the I know it was somebody about putting a bottle in the middle so that the ice doesn't do certain things. I'm unaware of that. I've never tried it. Usually I put a solar cover on the pool when I used to have one, which kind of keeps the heat in there. And some people have heated pools, but again, if the power goes out, that's going to create issues. But that's kind of more, I don't know if that's most people in the northern regions, like my brother who lived in Kentucky, he would drain his pool every year for the winter. So some folks do that. It depends on the type of pool that you have. Anyways, moving on to something else that's more important than a pool and pipes is your pets. A lot of people consider pets just like a family member. We keep pets like our dogs and cats and birds and whatever we happen to have, our little critters. Some of you guys might have chickens out in the chicken coops or goats, and the list goes on. You know what I mean? Some of your livestock. Make sure that they have a proper place to go and to get out of the cold as well. Anyways, with the exception of animals that are bred for the cold weather, the rule of thumb is if you're cold, they're cold. So if you feel a bone chill, your animals are feeling that bone chill. So you want to kind of make sure that they're good. Like we have some small dogs and they like to wear their little sweaters, it looks kind of cute on them and it keeps them a little bit warm. But you kind of want to keep them inside and stuff like that and keep them just in the same environment that you could too. Now with chicken coops, I don't want to go too deep into that because I've never had a chicken coop. I've had a couple of chickens here and there, but I've never had a full-blown chicken coop. But there's a lot of people on YouTube how to weather their chickens when it gets that cold. They put little different types of heaters in there. They put plastic down and a bunch of other different things that I've seen people do. So you might want to check out a great YouTube video, someone out there that does it on a regular basis if you're trying to worry about your chickens or other livestock that you may have. Anyways, the last thing I want to talk about is practice fire safety. Because this is a big one. Every year, whenever it gets cold anywhere in the United States and it gets super cold, people burn themselves alive, or they get carbon dioxide poisoning or monoxide. However, one of those two. It's something very similar. I always get the two confused, but you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say. But it says, regards to like space heaters, generators, you want to keep your, just like in a hurricane, you don't put your generator in your house or your garage. It's an outside kind of thing. And people's like, well, Grey, if it's negative 40 below, what do you do? I said, then you go to the Alaska Preppers channel and learn from him, because he's used to those temperatures and he probably has the best information to give to you guys in regards to having a generator outdoors. But I think if I recall correctly, Rudy has like a little shed-like kind of thing, and he keeps his generators in there. And he probably has a way of heating them and keeping them warm. So that's somewhere I would tell you to go if you're looking about, if you're in that kind of environment where it gets super, super cold. Here in Florida, it's never going to get really cold enough unless we experience a new ice age. And of course, that would be, world changing. But all in all, that's where I would tell you, if you have generators and stuff like that, that you're worried about the ice, the freezing cold when it comes to generators in your fuel. Believe it or not, fuel can freeze in certain instances. I've seen some crazy things, but it's really extreme temperatures for that to actually happen. Anyways, don't use, like gas burning grills, wood burning grills inside your home. That's just a no-no. I've seen people do it. They've burned down their house. They've, created such a smoky environment in their home. It's not good for their pets. It's not good for the little children's and the youngins, things like that. If you have a chimney, you want to make sure your chimney is clear of any obstacles before using your chimney. And be extremely attentive to any open flames. If you're using space heaters, hopefully you got some newer ones that have that anti-tip mechanism to kind of let you know when they shut off. You just want to be vigilant when it comes to that stuff. All right, enough of that. I kind of want to go back to chat real quick to see what you guys are talking about. That is just some of my tips in regards to that. Of course, have winter clothing, have, backup sources to heat yourself. Wool blankets make some of the best things to have, even here in Florida. They just come in handy, folks. And I'm hoping everybody that's watching us tonight weathers this storm. Hopefully that your friends, your family, your loved ones are all in the same boat as you, and they're prepared for this polar Arctic blast. Let me see, with angelic host Park Lane blanket. My cat is spoiled, folded up and down blanket on my bed and couch is just for him. That's awesome. Let me see here. Snow is a 4-letter word. Roger that, Suburban Hillbilly. What's up, busy girl? Good to see you. Busy girl, you're in Florida too, right? So you're kind of dealing with cold weather, but not super cold. I'm actually happy that we're getting cold, because I think last year it was like 80 some degrees. Most people in Florida in my area were going to the beach. I like to experience a little bit of cold. But my main concern is for people out there that don't have a home, like I said, the homeless folks, or anybody that's just in the further northern regions that get really cold, and there's life-threatening issues that arise. Okay, thank you, busy girl. My apologies. Pacific Northwest. You guys get pretty cold out that way. A lot of rain, right? All right, so folks, where are we at on time? We are halfway through the live stream. So does anybody want to win some of those flashlights? Hopefully you dropped a comment on the video that I was talking about, which was the Olight video. Olight gave me 2 flashlights to give away. Now, let me see how many people we have watching the stream tonight. We have roughly between 150 to 160 folks watching the live stream. It's bouncing around a little bit, but I'm going to tell you guys a secret, but you can't tell anybody else. The people that bounced out of this live stream, I might have something special for you folks, okay? Something that I think that the folks that are in the coldest regions possibly could use. But let's give away these flashlights first. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I was just trying to be secretive, Yeah, Marilyn, that's why if you notice the thumbnail, Marilyn, I put the giveaway really small at the bottom, because my goal was just to have people in here that want to watch the stream and want to be part of the community and just have a good time and chit chat with myself and you guys. So I made it very, very small. So some people don't know that we're having a giveaway, but we're doing a giveaway because I want to give away those 2 flashlights, courtesy of Olight. So let's get to that. And let me see here. I'm trying to read that chat. Welcome and glad to meet you. D. Van Eck, good to see you as well. You guys are awesome. I try, Lady Blue Eyes, I try. I love having fun. Even when we talk about serious topics, you got to have I don't want to ever be negative. I don't ever want to be that fear-mongering kind of guy, you know what I mean? But I like to give people information to help them. That's the whole reason I started this channel. I love doing that. Giving something that, if I can just help one person per video, even if it's a review video, maybe that review might help somebody buy something that's going to be useful for them in life, and it'll come in handy. It'll save them, it'll get them out of a jam. You never know, right? Some of the little solar generators or knives, or some of the little fire starting kits that I've went over. You never just know that it could possibly help someone, or possibly even save a life. That's how I look at it. I like the lightning in the background. Oh, you like the lighting in the background? What's up, Dreams Acres? Yeah, it's a work in progress. I got some things. Some folks in chat said they want to see some flags. And if you guys can see right about here, let me see. There's one finger and there's the other finger right there. I might try to put some flags in there. I might put an American flag and a Florida flag on the outside of this. Some folks, some people had said, hey, Grey, you need some flags back there. I appreciate that, DJOT. Life is beautiful. It's all in what you make it, folks. It's all in what you make it. But let's give some flashlights away. And if we get, let me see, we have 160 some people watching and 127 thumbs up. If we get 150 likes on this video, I'm going to give something else away from my own thing, because YouTube paid me. So I thought, well, there's something that I would like to give away. But let's give away these flashlights first, okay? So let me share my screen and do the YouTube comment picker. Let's bring that up. Oh, there's me again. I'm still a little rusty. All right, there we go. So basically, I cut and pasted the YouTube link for that video. I'm going to filter out duplicates, because one entry per person. And then once that person is won, it says remove the winner from the list after the draw, so that everybody gets a chance. 2 people we're going to win. We're going to draw twice. And again, this is for the i3T EOS carbon fiber by Olight. Now, I'm going to be honest with you folks. Good to see you, Stuart. And what I wanted to tell you is that the gift will not get to you until after Christmas. I won't be able to mail these out until probably after Christmas, or maybe even after Christmas, I'll get them out. But who knows, with the mail system, you'll get them within a week or so, hopefully, shipped to you, because I got to go back to the post office and ship some more stuff. They're getting really used to me, folks. But anyways, so that's going to be it right there. I'm going to go ahead and get the YouTube comments. Oh, now I got to do a CAPTCHA. Well, that's easy enough, right? Let me back that up. 6 + 7. If I can't figure that out, I should not be on YouTube. 2 + 3. When did they start this? Sorry, that CAPTCHA you entered is wrong. Please try again and act the correct answer. 9 + 4. That's 13. Come on. All right. So we have 109 comments. 109 comments. That's awesome. Let me see here. There we go. I'm getting rusty, folks. I got to start doing some more live streams. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to start this, and let's see who our first winner is going to be. John Camper. Merry Christmas to everyone and good luck to everyone. John Camper. I don't know if John is in chat. Let me get my pen here and write down John's name. Now, for some reason, if these people don't claim their prize on the next live stream, I will redo this and give it away again. So, John, let me write your name down. And I guess I should be smart and do the righteous thing here and put this up, because all winners need to email me at greysgiveaways@gmail.com. So John is our first winner. Congratulations, John. And let's pick another winner. All right. Here we go, folks. Shawnee. Congratulations, Shawnee. Shawnee, you've been a viewer for a long time. I appreciate that. So Shawnee, you know how the drill goes. Please email me, Shawnee, so that I can get this flashlight out to you. So John and Shawnee, please email me at greysgiveaways@gmail.com. All right, so let's get rid of that. And let's see how many thumbs up that we have. Let's see how many thumbs up we have today. Let's see if everybody's being very kind today. All right. And I love how a lot of the folks out there are so nice to the people that win. You know what I mean? We never have the crazy folks who are like, I'm mad I didn't win. You know what I mean? I love the fact that you guys are so thoughtful of the people that do win. And there's always more giveaways to come. It's like Santa Rudy, All right. So let me see. Walker is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Congratulations to both winners. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. How many thumbs ups do we have? Oh, we have 170. We have 170 thumbs up. So you know what that means, folks. That is awesome. You guys are amazing. So since we have 170 thumbs up, Grey's going to give away something that I think that all you folks, someone out there is going to need this. Now, I hope someone further north than I am will win this. Okay? And let me get my pen out to make sure I write this person's name down, because this, I think, what I'm about to give away to me is very beneficial moving forward, even after Christmas, because it'll probably get there after Christmas. But it's very, very important for people out there when it comes to the cold. So let me kind of move over to the side here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Do you guys see that? Do you guys know what that is? Let me grab that. All right. There she is. These things are amazing. If you've asked anybody in the emergency preparedness community, these things are amazing. The Portable Buddy Mr. Heater with your little propane and all that stuff like that. These things are awesome. So I feel that I want to buy one of these for someone that's watching this evening, and hopefully they'll be able to use it for if they're out camping, if they need it in their home, if they have some chickens. These heaters are phenomenal. Love these things. And yes, I'm a Floridian and have one of these in my preps. So let's give one of these away. And we'll use the StreamYard giveaway tool to give one of these away. Let me put this back on the workbench. What do you guys think? You think that's a good giveaway to do? What's up, KC? Sue, all you have to do, you're already in. Everybody's going to be in. I'm going to give the secret word here in a second. One other thing I want to do, folks. I just want to do. If you ever want to support vets out there, I support an organization called the Valhalla Project. Some of you folks may be part of the Valhalla Project. Just remember, folks, 22 a day. 22 days is too many, folks. 22 a day is too many. I just wanted to take that real quick before we get into the giveaway. 22 a day is too many, folks, of our brothers and sisters losing their lives. They have given their lives, for this country, for our flag, for our Constitution, for the rights and the freedoms that we have. So if you see anybody out there who has served, if you have served, thank you for your service. But just, always let those people know that you appreciate what you do. Sometimes they just need that pick me up, that thank you, that recognition. 22 a day is too many, folks. All right. Dale Cobb, do you really? That's awesome. Agreed, Sergeant Deacon. Agreed 100%. Oh, Rhonda. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Lady Blue Eyes. Agreed, amazing grandma. I could only wish. We give so much money to other countries. And the fact that we have vets here that are homeless, that are on the streets right now, is heartbreaking, to say the least. There's some folks out there that, they don't have no one. Whenever I find someone and I build somewhat of a rapport with them, if I see a vet that I've vetted and that I can help on my own, I try to do what I can. You know what I mean? I'm not a wealthy person, but I at least try to point them in the right directions with the contacts that I have. Because the last thing I want to do see is someone who served their country to be on the streets or to be without. Sometimes we're victims of our own circumstances, but sometimes people get put in positions that were out of their control. So sometimes they just need a little push in the right direction and just a little bit of help. And you'll be surprised to see that smile on that person's face will mean so much more than anything, more than any bit of money that you could ever possibly think of. That smile from someone that you help will mean so much more than any type of financial gain. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw that the prepping artist. That stuff. That stuff really upsets me. All right, so good to see you, Tony. You had to do some laundry. Let me see. Breaks my heart to see anyone homeless, especially those who have served our country. It's salt in the wound. I agree, Dreams. I agree. What's up, Potato Head? Good to see you. Yep, 47 billion. Fluffy Otter, good to see you. I agree, Fluffy. All right, so let me see if I can get this set up real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves. My phone's making noises. I know Lady Grey knows that I'm doing a live stream. All right, StreamYard's giveaway tool. There she is. All right, so I need to put a text in here. And I want to put, what do I want to use for the code word? And I'm leaving the email down below, so whoever wins this. Let's do this. I'm just going to make it simple. All right, now I'm going to share my screen and share that word with you folks. Everybody's probably like, what is the code word, Grey? We need to know. All right, let me add this to a new window. Move it over here. And then share my screen with you amazing people. All right, so the code word is going to be heat. H-E-A-T. Heat. Very simple. 4 words, 4 letters. H-E-A-T. So please put that in there. And then we're going to draw here in a second. And I'm going to move this over so I can see your guys' comments. So anybody who thinks they might need this heater, type in the word heat, H-E-A-T. And I'm going to try to give this way easier than actually packaging one up and sending it, from my house to yours. I'm going to try to go directly through Amazon and ship it from them so it gets to your house faster than I could ship it. Sometimes Amazon has its perks. I know some people don't like the person behind Amazon, but it is convenient to get some of your preps delivered to your door right away. I guess I should start collecting to see where we're at, right? How many people do we have here? We have 180 amazing people in there. Hopefully we have 180 thumbs up. That'd be awesome. So let's see. I know we got more than that. We got, so far it says 1 entry. That's more than that. My computer must be running slow. I'm going to have to run a, what are they called? I'm going to have to run one of those network cables out here because I know that that is wrong. Everybody's like, great, we're putting it in, H-E-A-T. I know that we have more than 1 entry. I have 181 thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you so much, Redneck Prepper, for that. I can't see because I have this big thing on the other screen. I'm going to refresh this. I'm curious what's going on with this. Because that's weird, right? There we go. 42 entries so far. Okay. And I'm going to let that go a little bit longer. Anybody that's interested in winning the heater, which to me is one of the best heaters in the industry. We got 49. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start looking at my phone here because that makes a lot more sense. Valerie, Sergeant Deacon, Tony. And I see a lot of you people. Voodoo Queen. Yes, JT, exactly. All caps, H-E-A-T. We got 63 entries. We have 188 people in this live stream. I want everybody to have an opportunity. Keep calm and glam on. Pure Blood, I remember that. That was hilarious. Soda, all you have to type is the word heat. H-E-A-T, all caps. Pantry Mama. Just look what everybody else has got. All caps, HEAT. Mods, you're not exempt from this. If you want to type in heat, Rudy over the Alaska Prepper, if you want to type it in, you can type it in. Anybody who's in this stream can type in the word HEAT and get an entry. Generator does not recognize more than one entry. Correct, JT. Good to see you, Andrew, Don, Matt, Morty. I see you in there too, Don. Carol F. Let me see. Only enter once, duplicates deleted. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it works. It won't. You can type in it a bunch of times, but for some reason, it only collects so many. Let me see. What are we doing on time? We're at 51 minutes. And see, the folks that kind of stay in Grey's stream to the end, because usually I do an hour live stream. If you hang out to the end, you just never know what Grey might do. He might give away something. He might make the studio blow up. You just never know. All right. I'm going to let it go a little bit longer. I'm trying to shoot for, if we have 185 people in chat, I'm trying to shoot for at least 100 people in this stream. We got 88. Come on, folks. Everybody has to win. Everybody has to win one of these heaters. Retail, I saw someone ask me, these heaters usually run on average. You can find them at like Lowe's and Home Depot for about $80. I'm not affiliated with the company. They just make a great product. One of my favorites. I've tried the little other heaters that you can buy at Walmart, you know, the $20 things that you turn on and stuff like that. But this thing is portable. It has a lot of different safety mechanisms in it as well. They make some really nice ones. They have the bigger ones that you can actually has a cooktop with it and stuff like that. You can buy an attachment and run a 20-pound propane cylinder to it, but it tells you if you do that to make sure that that cylinder is outside and not inside for safety reasons. But you know, the little 1-pounders, I prep those. I prep them for cooking. I prep them for all different types of purposes. They come in handy for so many different things. Those little 1-pound cylinders. And the best time is to catch them on sale. If you can catch them on sale, buy a bunch of them because you never know how often. I mean, they last forever to me. I've had ones for over 15 years still, and they're just as good as day one. Rudy had a great video a while back that you can buy this attachment and you can actually refill these 1-pound propane cylinders. So I don't know. Go to Alaska Prepper's channel. I forget what video it is. If I can find it later down the road, I'll put something in the community tab. But it was a really cool, nifty gadget. Matter of fact, I need Rudy to give me an email or a call or something to let me know where he got that thing at, because I'd like to have one, because I have about 8 of the 20-pounders, I think, in my storage facility. And I would like to do that to refill these green ones because it's going to be a lot more cost effective. Anyways, we're at 96. Come on, 4 more people enter. 4 more people. We can do this, folks. We can do this. If you're just joining, type in the word HEAT, HEAT, all caps, to win something nice. Only 4 more we need. Come on. If not, I'm going to pull it. We got another. I'm going to give it another 60 seconds. Let me see. My pleasure, Michael. My pleasure. Let me see. Other channels have shown the adapter to fill the 1-pounders from a larger tank. Thank you, Kaylin. Hey, Tina West. Good to see you. Graceful Cat. Should I refresh Potato Head? I can do that. Oh, we're up to 101. I'm going to refresh like Potato Head said, just in case I'm missing something. And we'll go ahead and let me see. Cap lock, HEAT. And potato, that didn't work, man. Come on. This is giving me so much crap today. This is not cool. We had over 100 people already. This is upsetting. Why is unless it's just slow at picking them up. My apologies, folks. My apologies. Last time it worked flawlessly. I'm going to have to run some a direct internet cable out to this office space area / studio. All right, we're up to 57. I think it's just slow at picking them up. I'm trying to check here on my internet capabilities here if I'm having issues with the Wi-Fi connection. It looks good on my end. 69. I just think it's slow at picking them up. I think everybody's entries are still there. It's just taking a while for my PC. It's probably being stressed out from the connection. Who knows? But I'm going to let it catch back up. Well, as soon as it gets back up to 100, I will let, because I saw we were at 101. So I'm going to let it culminate back there. It looks like it's picking up faster and faster. I want to apologize in advance. I'm sorry for that, folks. My apologies. Usually I've never had this much issues with this thing here, but I don't think it's the StreamYard thingamajiggy. I think it's my internet connection. It's just moving too slow. Ironically enough, right? So we got 92. I know we got 94. As soon as we get to 100, I'm going to pull. And I'm assuming there's more. So if you've entered, I guarantee you there's more in there. I just think that this is not showing the actual number, but we're going to pull it here as soon as we hit to 100. Because I think right before I refreshed it, we were at 101. That's the end of my coffee. That means it's almost an hour. That's how you know. That's how I time my live streams, folks, is by drinking a cup of coffee within an hour. We're at 97. It should tick up just a little bit more. There's the 100. There's the 100. Let me get my pen and pad here to write that down for the winner. For the my buddy Heater. All right. So we're back up to where we are. I'm going to go ahead and pull it, if that's okay with you folks. I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds here. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I really appreciate that. You know, sometimes live streams, they can just get crazy, but I'm going to run a hardwired to this studio here. And so we don't have this issue again, because whenever I'm hardwired in on the computer that I have in the prepper pantry, no issues. It's nice and smooth. All right. I think we're good. And like I said, I think that everybody who's been entered is entered. And like I said, I think it's just a little slow to show up on the screen. Well, let's go ahead and draw this because we're getting close to that hour mark. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see who is the winner. I saw Rudy's name come across there. JRC Homestead. JRC Homestead. Congratulations, JRC. Congratulations. And please email me at greysgiveaways@gmail.com. Thank you so much for participating in that. And again, thank you everybody for your patience in that whole process. Let me swing my mouse back over here and bring myself up full screen. All right. That is awesome, JRC. I'm glad that you won. Your husband's going to be excited, right? He'll be like, see, there's a reason why you watch GreyMan. But thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you guys that are participating and stuff like that. Like I said, you just never know what Grey's going to do on his live streams. So whenever I pop up a live stream, and if you have time, you might want to just come on in. Anybody who won tonight, please remember greysgiveaways@gmail.com. If you can please put that and send it to me, I will get your gifts out as soon as possible. Like I said, I don't expect them there to be there before Christmas, but you will get them before the end of the year, I hope. As long as the mail system works effectively, we shall see. All right. So last and not least, before we wrap this live stream up, I do want to say a couple of things. All in all, I want to wish all you amazing people a Merry Christmas. We'll be getting back on track here in the first of the year on the channel. We got lots of reviews to do, lots of content to do. I would like to do my camping video here soon as well. I want to use just my buck. I want to do some scenario-based stuff like I discussed in the past. And I found a great spot. Matter of fact, I think next week I'm going to go and show you guys the spot that I might be picking out for the overnighters that I might be doing here soon. And let you guys see it's beautiful. It's a lot beautiful. It's more closer to what I consider northern Florida type of woodlands compared to the southern areas. A lot more beautiful areas. I found some great spots where I could put my hammock and tarps up and just have some fun with you guys. And we'll see, how that goes. I'll be out there for a couple of days, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, 2 nights kind of thing. Hike in, hike out, and carry my pack and use some of the preps that I have that we would use in an emergency situation and see how they work, because you always want to test your gear. All in all, folks, if you could please do me a favor, if you would like to help this video and to get it out to other folks, if you want people to find Grey after this video ends, if you can just write down in the comments, wish myself and the Grey community a Merry Christmas. Drop that down in the comment section once this live stream ends. That helps push the video along. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please do so. And I want to say God bless to every single one of you amazing people out there. I hope everyone is going to be safe and warm. I can't reiterate, please, please, please take things like this seriously. You just never know what possibly could happen when you get temperatures this low. Without power, you just risk hypothermia, you risk freezing, you risk issues with your house. So please, please, please out there, be safe, as safe as you possibly can. Check on the people that you care for and the ones that you love. Make sure that they're safe. Spread the word of cheer. And I want everyone to have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll probably see you guys before the new year. But all in all, just in case I don't see some of you guys, I want to wish you a big Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And God bless to you and everyone in your family. Thank you so much for being here. This is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys on a rebound. And remember, folks, you are not alone. God bless.